sometime in October, I think a few months ago in October, there was an announcement that made a lot of Lagosians to be perturbed. What was this announcement? That come 2025, from January, there will be a ban on the usage or the drinking of sachet water. Majorly a ban on single-use plastics and then sachet water. Now, for the single-use plastic, it's not really like a big issue for a lot of people. But what the issue is here is the ban on sachet water. How would people survive? How would people survive? Let me just say that. For the one that sells the water, for the factories that produce it, for those that depend on it as their source of livelihood, then for those that see it as the easiest drinkable water to afford, how would they take it? So this has caused a lot of unrest for Lagosians. And we went into the streets of Lagos to hear from Lagosians how they're taking this news, how they intend to adjust, and if truly they feel that this is going to really take effect, because the announcement has been made, but the effects, we don't know if it's going to start or if it's really going to start in 2025, or if the government is going to change their mind. We don't know yet, but we went into the streets of Lagos to hear from Lagosians. It's Street Smart on Union Television, and I am your host, Basi Monica Dode. And with me is an elegant co-host, Ozi Phoebe. Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, Monica.
So I know with my intro, you know what I'm talking about. What does this make you feel, first of all? How does it make you feel?
I feel very, do I say terrible? I feel terrible because from now on, we are looking forward to when there will be no pure water again. And this is one of the most affordable source of drinking water that any common man will talk about. And it's not even only in Lagos, it's everywhere. And so this is causing a lot of, do I say, worries. And people are really, some persons, as in, personally, I'm frustrated already. I'm pained.
But sachet water is everywhere, but it's Lagos State that wants to ban single-use plastics and then sachet water. So other states will be drinking their water, and then we in Lagos, we can't buy sachet water. Do you understand? And this is a city that has the largest population of people in the country. Lagos is like the London of Nigeria.
Yes.
There's a city, let me just say this. I heard that Equatorial Guinea that just had this recent scandal, their country is not even a quarter of Lagos. Like if you want to divide Lagos, their country is not. So imagine, this is where we have the bulk of people. And then because of that, by virtue of the fact that you have a lot of people here, so business is, you make it easier in business.
Yes.
So if you're selling sachet water, imagine you're selling sachet water to 11 million people at, even if it's at 10 naira, let me just imagine that, hypothetically, right? So you're making much money. And then you want to take this source of livelihood from these people. I don't know, but we need to go and hear from people first. Let's just hear what people have to say, because the government has said this and has made this announcement. We can't say anything, but we just have to hear how Lagosians are taking it. When we come back, we'll dive deep into this topic.
Exactly. We need to hear.
It's a good idea, but things like this, we need to look at the people who use this means as a means of livelihood for themselves. So it's not a bad idea though, but you need to look at the other people. Do you have plans for what they would go into if you're going to ban pure water selling? So I think that's it. So I'm in between. It's a good idea, but there should be an alternative, another plan for the people that use this to, as a source of income for their family.
Looking at it critically, it's actually not hygienic enough too, because the way the water are being produced, if you get to some pure water companies, you feel irritated. Like you would even think of not drinking pure water again or drinking water again. But as it is, there is nothing we can do about it. But my take on it is that if those people that are producing it or pure water companies in Nigeria can do better, if they are more hygienic, I think the government can still consider.
To me, it's not a good idea. Pure water. That is what most people can afford. At least if you are tasty, you can still get 250 naira. It's not a good idea. It's not everyone that can afford bottled water. It's not a good idea at all. They should just consider the economy.
It won't work. It won't work.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, it's a source of income for some people, unemployment for some people, So what are they going to? What means do you think those people will now use to sustain themselves?
I don't think it's nice though, because in Nigeria here, let me just say we are suffering. We are suffering. Everybody are suffering. So banning the sales of pure water, there are some people in Nigeria here who cannot afford to buy bottled water and all those things. And again, pure water helps a lot because the price is low and everybody can afford it. Everybody in Nigeria can afford it, both the poor, the rich. So I don't think that idea is nice.
To my own knowledge and understanding, I don't think it's a good idea.
In the real sense, banning needs maybe due to they are looking at the environmental aspect of it. You understand? You know, littering everywhere after using the bottled water. Nigerians have not really been sensitized on how to use those things and keep the trash in a better place. But in the other way around, if you look at the economy today, Nigerians are going through a lot. You understand? So I am suggesting that government should have a second thought about it because of the present situation, because of the government policies that's affecting Nigerians already. You understand?
Honestly speaking, I think that's going to be very disastrous. Because if they have come up with innovative of banning pure water and sachet water, they should come up with something else to replace it. Because we Nigerians, we are used to taking pure water and bottled water.
I don't think it's proper because a lot of us, we love buying pure water. Like someone like me, I love buying pure water, sometimes bottled water. And you know, some people, they are not everybody, they are not rich, you understand? So most people, they prefer to buy pure water.
I thought about is that before government ban the pure water and the bottled water, they have to give us the optional. What is that optional? So that's what government that's what was supposed to be done first.
To me, I believe government is trying to do what is good for us. If it's something that is going to damage our health, no problem, they should go ahead.
I feel like it doesn't really make sense because water is essential. Everybody needs water to survive. It's something that you need, not something that you can do without. So if they're banning it, are they replacing it with something else?
What do they expect us to drink then? It's not right. But you know, a Nigerian government, they don't actually care about us. That's one thing. They don't care about us. All they do is they think about themselves. So they should just do what they feel like doing. But they shouldn't ban it. But if they ban it, no wahala. They will tell us what we should be drinking when they ban it. That's just it.
I'm not in support of that because although if they should ban the sachet water and bottled water now, there will be no easy access to pure water or drinking of water whenever we are in taste or any other thing.
I don't think it's necessary. Because as for me now, I don't take ordinary water. I either take bottled water or pure water. Then what does he want me to be drinking? I don't understand. The government rather. So I don't think that's necessary.
You can see how the economics is shaped. The economics is in bad condition. And the only one we are using to survive is this pure water. That is why our currency is still useful. Our coins, 50 naira, 100 naira is still useful for us to buy pure water.
If they ban the pure water, how are we going to drink water again? Because I don't understand. Some people are saying pure water to survive in life. So I don't think they should ban the pure water. I don't just think so.
What's the option they are going to give us? That's my first question. What's the next option? Okay, I accept pure water. What about bottled water? If they are going to ban bottled water, are they going to ban seaway as well?
It is not possible because that pure water and table water that they are selling is another source of income for another people that they use to feed their family. With this current situation that we are here in this Nigeria, everybody are crying. Everything is very bad.
It's very bad because some people use that pure water to take care of themselves, to take care of their children. So you can't just ban this. Are they the one that they're going to feed them, or which one? So if not that they want to stop it, maybe they should provide for them, feeding them, take care of their responsibility.
Wow, to me that's going to make life more difficult because of course many of us, we don't go out with bottled waters of our own. We depend on those people selling bottled waters and pure waters on the road. So it's going to actually put people in a kind of another level because currently people are just suffering different kind of government policies and then bringing this. I'm thinking that to me it's going to inconvenience me really. It's not going to be funny.
Banning pure water is as if you are banning water now because that is the common means of getting affordable water. what do they want us to be drinking? Or what do they want the people to be drinking if they stop pure water selling? Or selling of pure water? I'm asking you too. Or I'm directing the question to them anyway. What do they want the people to be drinking?
I don't understand. Is that the cause of the problem in the economy? Is that an economic problem? What does water, pure water and bottled water, what does it have to do with the economy? The economy is bad enough and the water in Lagos is not even that good. Are we supposed to be drinking what? Tap water?
Actually, it's so funny. I've been wanting to have this opportunity to talk to the government. I don't know why they will take decisions that are not logical. I feel our government is not logical. Why would you want to ban sachet water? Do you feel most of us that take sachet water don't want to take bottled water? It's because we don't have the means to take bottled water. That's why we take sachet water. The government, in a nutshell, I feel they have misplaced priorities. Rather than look for ways to make things better for the populace, they keep making it very hard for the populace. Who told the government that we don't want to drink bottled water? Seriously. It's because most people don't have the opportunity to take bottled water. That's why they go for sachet water. The fact that they want to ban it, I just feel most of them are not sensitive. I wouldn't say they don't have the mental capability to control or govern a country. Seriously.
I see the minds of Lagosians already, and it's really disturbing. But don't you think that this is really going to, beyond feeling disturbed or unrest, it's going to cause a lot of unemployment for people that work in the factories?
Exactly.
People that use this as, just like as we said before, their source of livelihood. Don't you think so?
Yes. It's going to cause a lot of unemployment. You know, there are so many workers in this pure water factory. Those that...
Is the water pure? This pure water you're calling?
No, as in, it's not, it's a popular name, pure water, sachet water.
Yeah, it's actually sachet water.
Yeah, sachet water. Now, there are so many workers in this factory. From the driver, the person driving the vehicle, doing the distribution, the owner of the factory, those that are selling, those sealing, you know, they have different departments.
Exactly.
So now all these persons, if this business is shut down, if sachet water is banned in Lagos, it means that all these persons, they are out of their employment, and it's really worrisome, and they will be out on the streets. Even if you will get a new job, it will take a couple of weeks, if not months, before you'll be able to get a new job.
But let's not forget that these people that do sachet water, a lot of them do bottled water.
Yes, of course.
So it's not like the greater or the chunk of employees will be out of jobs, because the people that are working in the factory, they also do the bottled water. So it's just like, okay, you're no longer very useful in this part, but you'll be useful in this part.
Of course they can, but you know something. You know, a good number of persons take the sachet water. Now, take the sachet water out of the equation. Okay. It means that the revenue, the money that they will be generating from that area is gone. So definitely some of the workers will be laid off their jobs. The few that will be left will be the ones manufacturing this bottled water. And you know it's a good majority that will be laid off. So it's really worrisome.
But sorry to even cut it. Let's not even base only on those that are losing their jobs. How about people that are drinking the water, like you and I?
Yes.
The common man out there. Are we just shifting to bottled water? Bottled water at now is about 200. Some places even 300. Some people can't afford it. How many will you drink in a day?
And moreover, if the attention is shifted to bottled water, the price will increase. It will definitely increase.
In fact, tough measures or when tough times comes,
it requires tough measures. Exactly.
It's okay. Let's go and hear more from people on the streets, and then when we come back, we will then talk about what the reason is for this ban. Right. Stay with us.
I don't think so.
Why did you say?
Why I say that? Because it has been existing for a long, not now that it can be stopped. It's not possible. It's not possible.
All right, that's a very funny question. Honestly, I don't think so, because it's something that has been into the system for a while, for a very, very long while. So I think it will take time. That if the government puts the ban, the government should give us like 1 or 2 years for it to go into extinction totally, because people won't just take it. People won't just take it. So that's what I think.
It's possible now. There's nothing impossible with time of government. If it's what is not good for our health, it's possible they can stop it.
Cannot be stopped though, because now what did the common man they manage with that one now?
I don't think so. It can't. It can't. It's not. I'm not sure it can't, because people working too. That is another means of income for them. So I don't think so. It can't.
I don't think it can be banned completely. I don't think anything can be banned completely in Nigeria, because they can stop for a while, but somewhere they'll still continue selling because people need water to survive now. So you can't say that you want to ban it.
They can't, because there are many people that used to sell pure water and minerals. Apart from mineral, the pure water self, they can't stop it.
They can ban the pure water, but that table water, it is not possible to ban.
No, I don't think so.
Well, to me, it's not possible, because that's the livelihood of many people. Many people depend on that to feed their families, unless if they have other alternatives for those people doing that kind of business.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It can't be stopped. It's not. Let me say, it's not a day job.
The reason why they are doing it is to avoid the littering of deaths around Lagos State. I think that's the reason.
Yes, of a truth, yes. Because some of those pure water factories, they might not be done in a hygienic environment. And we know what the sachet normally does to the environment.
Yeah. Then you clean the Lagos clean. What about the people inside? Are they going to comfortable or uncomfortable? How are they going to survive?
We have been drinking pure water for ages. Nothing happened to us.
Okay, ever since we have been drinking the water, we are all dead now. No, now. If the water has been killing us, you know, then we know what is killing us. The water hasn't been killing us. Then you want to ban the water? Why? That's not our problem. Is it the fuel that is as expensive as what that we are talking about? Fuel is expensive. Transport for everything is just expensive. You're talking about water. We don't have problem with that. If water keep us, no wahala.
If they actually want to protect the citizens, the water in Lagos, especially in Lekki, is very terrible. They should start from fixing that as well.
Actually, that's one of the way. But what I'm just trying to say is that the enforcement of that ban should be done in a way that it will not affect us with the Lagosians.
Well, I mean, pure water and bottled water parks are not the only thing littering Lagos. Because, I mean, if you look around, might see 10 other different packs of stuff before you see pure water nylons or bottled water bottles. So I don't think that's enough to say you want to use that to keep Lagos clean.
They should be able to come with other strategies if they want to keep Lagos clean. Of course, what happened of maybe keeping those bins around every junction and maybe having some agencies monitoring that. But for people to stop selling bottled water and pure water, man, I don't believe that. It's not going to work.
See, Nigerians don't want to believe it until it happens. Yes. People are saying that it cannot be banned, it cannot be banned.
Exactly.
But you remember when they were to ban Okada in some places, right?
Yes.
People were thinking it would not be possible, but it happened. When they were to ban the old Naira notes then, before it was now asked that it should be used again, people did not know that it would be banned. People were thinking that it's not possible. It was banned for the period of time and then it came back. So if the government has announced this, they are going to ban it. You just have to now adjust. People are saying, no, it cannot be banned. No, it cannot be banned. Until reality hits. Because just get yourself ready.
Exactly.
But then, we were saying something. What next then? How can we survive this? How can people get affordable, drinkable water? How can people survive on water, knowing fully well that the basic needs of life includes water? Water is very paramount. You can survive without food, right?
Yes,
but you can't survive without water.
Exactly.
You can't. So, what do you think can be done? Maybe I can get some tips from you because I'm worried personally.
It's just for Lagosians to adjust.
Are you not in Lagos? I think I said just for Lagosians. You stayed in Lagos.
I've started adjusting already.
How?
I have.
What water are you drinking? If you're telling me that you're adjusting, that means you have stopped taking sachet water.
Before it was strictly sachet water I take, but now I mix it now with bottled water.
Hold on.
I'm practicing.
No, hold on. That adjustment you're talking about now is getting me worried.
Okay.
That means your pocket has adjusted. No, that's the adjustment. Because if you say you were taking sachet water, now it's bottled. So your pocket has adjusted.
Not
Is that the adjustment we are talking about?
Not exactly, but when tough times, like we just said, when tough times come, you need tough measures to match up with it.
Exactly.
And so that is what I am doing. We are faced with this sachet water thing is really a tough time for Lagosians.
You said that's what you're doing. We are talking about the common man out there. What would they do? Like, what of the man that cannot afford it? Okay. What is the government about to do? See, because I think personally that, the government will come up with measures. So firstly, if this water should be banned, if the sachet water should be banned and other single-use plastics, the government should have something to fall back on, like alternative for them.
Provision.
And before the banning, I'm feeling that, it could be done in phases. People are even suggesting that, so that it could be done in phases. Maybe you could start, people on the island. Of course. You should start on the island.
Yes.
Island people, they are the ones, let me call them island people. They should be the ones to start this. Like, let them stop. I don't even think a lot of people on the island take sachet water. Maybe it should be the island part of maybe the Aja, Shango Tede. Is it Tede or Tedo they call it? But it's not like I'm shading
you cannot really tell.
No, I'm just saying that you should start maybe in phases. You start from there. Let's see if it will work. If it works there, you start coming down. Come down to maybe some places, not where I stay though. Not my side.
Yes. So you should start from top and then be coming down.
But on a very serious note though,
yes,
I think it should be banned in phases, and then with time, let's see how it's going to come in phases, and then you now incorporate it so that people can actually survive, right? Because at the end, if you make life so difficult for people start dying, people start living they start being frustrated and doing a lot of things. And as human beings, the first thing we should know is humanity is one. It's first.
Yes.
So I think the government will look into this to really help Lagosians.
Keeping Lagos clean, I would think that if they want to keep Lagos clean, they will employ people to keep it clean. And even when they employ people, they should really pay them well to keep it clean. Because the last time I checked, the people cleaning Lagos are not even entitled to pension. They are not entitled to gratuity. And the government is supposed to even be the person that should lay example for the private organization to follow. Here they are doing rubbish. Seriously, I get so pissed because these people have gone outside Nigeria and see how things are done, but they don't do it like that. And all they want to do is keep frustrating the populace.
Yes, it's another way though, but I will still go back to what I said before. I feel there are many ways to do things. So, when you have an idea, you have to look at every class of people, ensure that it's not affecting a certain percent of people. You understand? Because we're all human beings. They have to look at a better way on how they can think through about it. So I think before they embark on something like this, they should still think through. Don't just make laws and all because you feel, most of them, they don't drink pure water. The person bringing this is not drinking pure water. You understand? So that's his own class. But he doesn't know that the idea is bringing will affect a certain family or a certain percent of people living in Lagos. So that's just my own take. I'm just in between. If they want to go ahead, it's fine, but think through, sit down, think with your board members, what's the alternative way? If you want to cup the pure water, okay, what's going to represent or replace pure water? Like for someone who doesn't have 100 naira, 200 naira to buy bottled water on the road, and the person is dehydrated, pure water is the next thing in the person's mind, and that's what the person can afford at that moment. So I think it's more thinking. They just need more thinking, more planning. That's just my...
Yes, it is true that they are keeping the community clean. There are some people that are used to pick the bottled water empty container. They used to pick it and they are feeding their family. They are feeding where they are. So it is not possible.
Okay, yes, it helps in reducing water pollution, quite all right. So that's why I said that if they want to reduce water pollution by banning pure water, sachet water and bottled water, the plastics, then they should come up with an alternative for we Nigerians to use. That's what I think.
No, not at all. Not at all. But I will support them if they will provide another means of drinking water, clean water, Okay. Now, because you can't tell me that you want to protect the Lagos, you want to protect Lagos, do you understand? Or you want to keep Lagos clean, and therefore you now deprive the people from, drinking water, and most people are using it as their source of income. Do you get? So before you do all these things, you have to look around. Do you get? Put so many factors in consideration, like people, it is source of their income, source of their livelihood, and the two that the common man can just be able to buy pure water, but bottled water is 200, probably from now till next year to be that kind 300 400 naira. Where would they want the people to get the money to be able to pay? That's my thing.
The government, they are trying their best. Let's not say they are not doing anything at all. They are trying their best. This is the best they can do. But like what you guys are doing, trying to get people's response to it, I think they should listen to the people. That's it. So beyond the ideas and laws you have, listen to what the people have to say. You are in a certain class of, in their own. Come down to people's level. Come down to the grassroots. What are these people saying? Listen to their heartbeats. So I think that's just it. That's what leadership is all about. Carrying everyone along.
Everything boils down to the purchasing power of everybody. If you're able to buy a bottled water, good and fine. Nobody will buy sachet water. Sure you get. So for the now, maybe they leave and with the manager first.
They should look for something else to do, not pure water, not buying of pure water. They can look for something else to do, not buying of pure water, because pure water is really helping the economy. It's really helping the masses. Even the people working, is another means of income for them. It's really helping. So they should not just try and ban it. They should look for something else they can do, not buying of pure water. Pure water is life. So water is life.
Please, government should even provide more factories so that people will start working. Sure, you understand? We start working, and means of disposal of waste, they should increase it. I think that will be fine.
We'll beg the government. We cannot decide for the government, but we'll beg the government that the government should please consider us, because we cannot say some people are poor. We are all in this country. We know what it is. We know how things are moving. You get it. What you buy for 10 naira last week, before you go there, let's just say 3 days after when you've gone to buy it, if you go there, it might be 30 naira again. So we'll just plead on the government that the government should just take it easy on us, and probably they should work on the water affair part. Yes, they should work on the water affair part, so that probably if they give them instructions, or if there is a fine for them to pay, or they will sanction them. So I feel like they can, that way there should be something they can do about it, that way, that the government should just please some people even drink borehole water. So if you get to jungles, if you get to ghettos, if you get there, you see how people are living. So the government should just please, I know it's worth it, I know they are trying to, but at the same time they should just consider some of us, let's put it that way, that agbára wa ò gbé púpọ̀.
The government, if they can hear me, I believe they should just maybe place everybody on a monthly salary, and this will it will bring the rate of some kind things going on in Nigeria. Because if somebody you're not working, you're not a working class citizen, and you're getting salary from everywhere, from somewhere a month, at least 10k 20k, that will be enough for you to sustain you to the next month. And if the government gives such order, if you should buy sachet water, don't trash the sachets anywhere you see. Just there will be available waste bin around you. You just drop it there. Is it either than dropping it anywhere? I think that would be nice though.
You shouldn't ban it. That's what I would say.
They should leave them to sell their pure water so that they can use it and feed their family. Because that is what people are using it to survive. They should leave it for them.
They are not trying. All of us know they are not. Even they are not trying. It doesn't need to hear from me before they are not trying. They are not trying. They are not even doing their best. Am I smiling? I'm not smiling. They are not trying. Just tell them they are not trying. They should do better. They can do better. They have the fund. They have the product, the quality to do better, but they don't care. That's why they are not doing better. They are not doing anything. They don't care. If they care about us, this country would have been fixed. Transportation is the main problem of this country. That's why things are expensive.
We are hungry. I am hungry. I literally just went from here to somewhere that before I used to spend 200 naira to that place. I just spent almost 1,000 naira. It's somewhere I can actually trek to. It's quite trekkable, but I choose to take public transport, and yet I spent a lot of money. 1,000 naira cannot fit an average Nigerian. So they should remove their mind from stopping bottled water and pure water and put their mind into at least reducing, what is it called again? Fuel, what is it called? The price of fuel, exactly. So they should put that effort in that and stop wasting our time, I beg.
Government, please, they should work on this economy issue. They should help us. Masses are crying. We are crying. We are crying. Please, they should work on it. Please, so that everything will be okay. The fuel and whatever. Let be food everywhere. Let everybody enjoy the fruit of the country. That is what I can advise the government. Government should work on this thing, especially the fuel. I know the fuel subsidy, whatever, is the cost of all this problem. Please, I know the government, they can do that. They are hearing our cry. They can do that for us.
I'm actually a member of the Sustainable Development Goals in LASU. So I would just say to the government that banning sachet water and bottled water, the plastics, will help reduce water pollution, right? Because water pollution is a very big thing in Lagos. So, but my own take on this is that the government should just get an alternative for us.
Don't ban, encourage recycling. Encourage recycling, and that's it.
I will play to them that they should relieve, think twice, and give people freedom of selling what they want to sell so that they can feed their family. This country is not good for everybody.
It's too much. They should reach out to people, consider people, go to health cares, go to health centers, go to the hospitals, reach out to people. People are sick, people are dying because of little things. They should reach out to people. In terms of fuel, it's very bad. As at this morning, NNPC is selling for 998 naira. As at yesterday, they sold for 885 naira. They should bring other competitors. It shouldn't be Dangote alone. They should bring other people. There should be other people that can compete with one particular company. Somebody was telling me that the days of flour mill is over because he remembers that he used to buy a bag of flour for 20 naira. A bag of flour now, only God knows how much is it. I don't even know how much. So whatever they want to do, they should consider people because people are really suffering. The rate of suffering in this country is not even what I can even talk about. They should reach out to people from the deepest of their minds, from the deepest of their hearts. They should please. That's all I can say. We know they are trying, but they should try harder. Trying harder is going to make us know that they are really for us. They are for us, they are by us, and they are to us. That's all I can say.
Well, please, they should consider also when they are making most of their policies, they shouldn't just look at themselves at the top. Most of them, their vehicles, when they are driving, they have freezers and all those things inside. They don't need to buy bottled water by the roadside. It's not everybody can afford that kind of luxury life. So some of what we need to buy from the road, and the people selling on the road need to sell to feed themselves. So they should also come up with another strategies and modern policies that will bring relief to people, not to make things worse.
I will tell them to look for another alternative to keep Lagos clean, but definitely not by banning pure water, the sales of pure water and bottled water. I don't think it's going to be possible because apart from that one, what I'm saying is that a lot of people that don't have money, like they don't have income, as in me, great source of income, they use that pure water as their livelihood, you understand, to make money. You see, so most women that have a lot of children, they want to take care of their children, they want to feed them. So most of people, they see selling of pure water as an advantage of making money. So I urge the government to please look into that.
I would just advise the government that they should be able to provide another good things for them so that it will not affect them physically, traumally, etc. And they will not be jobless at the end of the day.
All I just want to say is that the government, is high time they start working with their brains. I'm sorry to say, because what they are doing is pushing the masses to the wall. And when the masses get to the wall, I pray things they don't expect will happen. I pray it doesn't happen. That's what I'm trying to say. They should stop pushing the masses to the wall. Let them take decisions that will affect us. This road is not good. Let them look for ways to fix it. There is no work. Let them look for ways to get work. Not banning things that are insensitive. Seriously.
They can't stop them because they use that thing to take care of themselves, take care of their family. Some people didn't have husbands, and once you stop it, how did they want them to feed themselves? To go and steal or to go and do runs? No, and they have to work.
wọ́n bá báǹdì ẹ̀ wọ́n fìyà jẹ wá nìyẹn torí kò sí bá ṣe máa jẹun kò sí bá ṣe máa wọṣọ wọ́n fẹ́ fìyà jẹ wá ni ìyà yẹn pọ̀ jù fún wa láti jẹ àti ń jìyà jù wọn bá tá tún fi manage wọn tún fẹ́ báǹdì ẹ̀ kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
wetin we go dey drink na abi una go provide another thing wey pass water wey we go dey because person fit no eat you go take water hold yourself small you no go sick ke say na water dey make person sick abi na hungry wey people no dey belle full na dey make people sick no be say na water.
If government close this market of a thing, I don't know how we're going to survive because this is the only way of surviving for now because there is nothing else that we are just managing apart from this one. Without if they stop this one now, we don't have any other way. At least we have this the only survivor for now that we are surviving with the children. That's all.
When this happens, think about it. Sometime in your life, a few moments ago or a few years ago, you had a very tough time. But today, you look at it and you're happy, you're smiling that, thank God I passed that stage and it's no longer there. So this is also one of those times. When it comes, it's one of those times. It will come and it will pass. And you'll be surprised that by 2026, we'll be like, oh, I now take bottled water. I now do this. And you'll be so comfortable. Like, how did I survive to this extent? What I'm just trying to say is that hang in there. Don't get frustrated. Don't feel sad. It's for good. Remember, when the drainages are not blocked, we'll have a good environment. It will reduce mosquitoes. It will reduce a lot of health hazard for us. Remember, our health is also important. So the government is doing it for our health. Let's just look at it from that perspective. And this is where we draw the curtain on Street Smarts on Union Television.
And for more informative and interesting episodes, follow us across all our social media platforms and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we come your way again, keep watching Street Smarts on Union Television.
Bye.